What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Street Fighter Duel video. Alright guys, we got some pretty damn big news coming through for Street Fighter Duel. Okay, so I want to talk about something real quick. A lot of people are mistaken with big news versus the game being exciting still. So I want to just say that I personally have taken a break from the last event completely. I didn't even do any skip battles except for the first one. I just needed to just go away for a little bit and come back and appreciate the game even more. And I believe having that one event break was actually pretty critical for me to come back and appreciate the game for what it is from a mechanical, technical standpoint. Doesn't mean all the decisions have been great up to this point, but they are making strides to make things better. And I think this update here, these notes, are going to be a little bit of proof of that. So I'm happy to say this update looks like it's a better update than usual. Now, again, if you're bored of the game, I feel like no update is going to help you. I'm sorry. Like, the game mechanics are never going to change. I believe that the game itself is going to just be Street Fighter Duel. And if you're bored of that, then I don't think any form of update, whether it's a pity, whether it's all the characters you wanted, etc., are going to change how you feel about the game. I feel like if you're bored of something, you just move on and you do something new, right? For me, I needed a break. That's what I took this event. Hopefully, I'll be able to come back to the next one and go full force again. But here's what's happening. And again, these are fairly big news. So El Fuerte is coming out. You guys all probably know him from Street Fighter 4. Rey Mysterio Jr. essentially, and his limited trial added. Now, I don't know what he's going to be, because right now we had a limited unit drop with Elena, and then we had Fashion Ken, and which Jury drop for Anniversary. So I'm not sure if he's going to be a limited unit or if he's going to be a factional unit like they did with Elena. Who knows? Using limited tickets to summon for factional, right? So I have no idea what they plan to do with him. So we're going to have to wait and see on that one. I believe the maintenance is tonight? Tomorrow. It's tomorrow, okay? And it's 4 a.m. Interesting. To 7 a.m. Okay, that's an interesting time frame. I think they've changed that as well. Another big one. Chaotic Starlight can be obtained by completing activity missions. It's a new event. So I don't know what that pertains to. Because there's activity missions, could be kind of like they did with Elena's release, right? For the 20 days or 14-day duration of how long her event is. They may do that whole same thing again where you finish your activities, get 100% activity points, and then get yourself closer and closer to getting yourself a Chaotic Starlight. If they continue to do this every month, that's incredible. That's a really, really big change to the game, because that's a bonus for everybody to be able to use in order to get themselves additional dupes of characters that they may have missed out on, especially collab characters such as Virgil or Gormagala Ken, etc., right? So that change, I think, if it is like Elena's, Summer Elena's Chaotic Starlight activity missions, then we're in for a treat, because that means every month, hopefully, you're going to be able to get yourself technically a free copy of an A unit you can put towards any of the units you have kicking around. So big ups to the devs on that. That's a really, really big move. Speaking of big moves, additional content, right? This has been something that AFK Arena did and other games have done in the past, and they're just pretty much following suit, and they're releasing the Master and Infernal Towers, which are going to be available. So what does that mean for us? That means more rewards, more resources, and more importantly, access to additional div tickets, which is where a lot of people are struggling with right now, including myself. So now having access to earlier floors for Master and Infernal, that's 2 separate towers now, more content, more rewards, more div tickets. So again, must complete 2740. Most veteran players are all past that. Most people who've played at least for the last 2 months are at least past that if they've been following the whole guide system, right? So that's a pretty big thing, guys. Adding in, like, again, it doesn't change the dynamic of the game. I just want people to understand that this is good news. Some people will still look at this and be like, no, this is stupid, the game's still trash, etc. At that point, you're just bored of the game. That's realistically what it is, because let's be real, for the last little while, they've done some pretty good changes to the game. Now, not perfect changes, but some good changes, right? And we have to at least acknowledge the good when it comes in. And I try to. There's obviously some negatives that come out as well, and you're kind of like, why did they do this? But there have been some definitely good things that they've done. This update being one of them, actually. So big news there on that one. Okay, upcoming events. So effigy battle. If you have, if you are looking for a guild, or if you're a guild looking to recruit, because a lot of servers are dead now, unfortunately, feel free to drop a comment section in this video the guild you're recruiting for, the server you're on, your requirements, and how people can get a hold of you, whether it's a Discord channel or if it's through Discord itself to DM somebody or in game. You can set that up here today, and you guys can go ahead and do that. All right, Voodoo Battle. This was an interesting. Goken actually beat Bison. That was actually interesting. So I'm curious to see, more importantly, how many people are participating in it, because last time the numbers dropped substantially from the one before. So I'm curious to see what the numbers are going to look like this time around, to see how many active players are actually still picking up the game and playing it. Okay, so that'll be a big one too. Top picks, we already know what that is. That's the top deals essentially that are currently going on. Chef Restaurant, I don't recall that one. What the hell is Chef Restaurant? If anybody remembers, please let me know in the comment section. I don't recall this one. I mean, we have so many events, I don't remember them all. We may have had it before, I just don't recall it. Okay, street art, everybody knows what street art is. Obviously save up your tokens for summoning for street art, so you can get yourself those wind, flame, thunder ones out of the way, where you have to summon 2 A units, or triple S A units I should say. And then City Pursuit is obviously double rewards on, I think it's Shadowloo City. Yeah, Shadowloo City, City Pursuit. Okay, a couple extra big things. Levels displayed in skill description for soul powers are fixed. Soul power being added. Chun-Li, Mad Ryu, Hugo, Rose, and M. Bison. Everyone is looking at the last guy, being like, damn, I wish I saved. And now you have a reason to start using them again. M. Bison is most likely going to be a big one for soul power, so I'm curious to see what they're going to add for him. Tickets won't be consumed when top ranking players on HWA leaderboard challenges other players, which is great, because that's so silly that you challenge lower players just to get your accomplishments out of the way. 6 new puzzles are being added to Wonderland training. Grant points added as a reward for daily, weekly missions. That's great. So that means you'll go through the grants a little quicker. Extra fighting soul fragments can now be sold from inventory bag for cash. Most people won't have this done, but whales obviously have them mostly maxed out. So this is going to be good for whales to just get extra cash. And amount of gems required for additional crusade attempts and boss rush have been corrected. I'm not sure what that means, if it's up or down, or if there's none required. But there's your big update. So, couple big things, guys, right? So, brand new character being dropped. That's a big one. Master Infernal Towers being introduced. A Starlight, Chaotic Starlight event being opened up to us to get yourself another, hopefully free one. And then obviously the soul power inclusion of Chun-Li, Mad Ryu, Hugo, Rose, and Bison. And then of course a couple extra changes here and there, and some upcoming events. So things to look forward to, guys. And again, I know a lot of folks are just kind of sick of the game and are going past it, but you have to admit, good things are being introduced slowly but surely, trying to make sure that at least, the very least, people in this game who are sticking around can enjoy it and reap some of these benefits. So let me know what you guys think. If this has changed your mind about staying, if you have left already and you plan to come back because of some of these changes, for those veterans who are still playing around, are you guys happy about these changes, and how it actually impacts you as a player, in terms of your thoughts about Street Fighter Duel. All these things matter, right? All these little things add up, and they will eventually make a big difference. So just keep that in mind. The devs are trying. Can't shit on them all the time, right? When they need to be shit on, we do it. When they need to be applauded for, and I think this is an applaud for sure. We should definitely give them their dues and their credits. All right, guys, this is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.